Hey guys, it's September 8th. Same setup, guys. Just want to do a quick review on the oil market profile breakout. So earlier we had this thing finally break out of market profile. Actually came back inside, but then broke out pretty hard. So we didn't have to take that trade there. But then when it finally came back into profile right here around the 45.02, and you can see over here as well on the Thinkorswim chart. So you had your high value area here at 44.73 on the Thinkorswim. Finally breaks out, comes back inside, but then comes back outside again. And then at that point, you can tell that the trend is now moving up. So you're gonna look to buy, right? Finally breaks out of profile, comes back in, touches the top of this profile. So you could have got in here early, or as it's developing, of course, you need a indicator that I'm using that trails and kind of shows your market profile developing as it goes. So your next profile would have been around the $45 area, and you can see that after it really broke out, came back down to 45.02, $45 area, and then really took off at that point for about almost 80 ticks. So that was a quick 80 tick move right there. After a breakout of the market profile, waiting patiently for it to test market profile, right, and touching it. And you see the Fibonacci retracement and this area holding, and once it holds and starts pushing away, it really starts to move, and we had a 80 tick move off of that. So per contract, that was about $800 per one contract if you would have traded that right there. So just want to show you that, guys. Same setups every day, waiting for the price to break outside of market profile, come back down, retrace, pull back onto the market profile level, and if it holds, doesn't come back in, but if it holds, that's the valid trade, right? So really your valid trade would have been right here, up here, once it really launched out, right? Because pretty much for most of the day, it was kind of fading up, shot down really hard, then completely recovered that move, right? Did 100% retracement of this move from high to low, low, completely high, right? So at that point, you're not really sure, is this going to trend up or down? It's kind of going sideways. And then as it came back down to this level, really pushed away, broke out of this high value area, which was the high of the day at the time, right, around 3-4 o'clock in the morning on the East Coast. Finally broke out of that, came back down around 6, right before 7 o'clock, right, and then that would have been your buy right here, and made 80 ticks. So same thing, guys. Like I said, it's all about the breakout. Those are your best ones, and we would have made about 80 ticks off of that move right there. And if you guys saw the video yesterday, same thing. It was kind of floating, finally started to see this downtrend, broke down below low value area, came back and retested it, and we were able to sell and make over 100 ticks off of that day. And it was just a slow day. Market was closed pretty much. It closed a little bit after 12 o'clock Eastern time, so low volume. But the point of the thing was that you can trade in a low volume environment as long as it's still you know, sets up using the market profile, and it did, and it broke below it. Today it broke above it, and that's the trades that we took. Alright, guys, so with that said, I'll close out the video, and I'll be talking to you later this week as we continue to trade this market profile. If I don't trade it myself, I'll at least review the trades, and as you can see, it worked out perfectly today. So alright, guys, I will talk to you guys soon. Take care.